Welcome to the Charcoal Barbecue Kitchen, where everything is cooked with charcoal. Today I'm going to be cooking up an outside round roast. This is a very tough cut of meat, but we're going to use a pineapple marinade to tenderize it. And I found this recipe online, but I modified it a bit today, and the recipe is below. This piece of meat, as I said, is very tough usually, but it competes with the kingly cuts when it's done. The grain is running diagonally here, so I've just notched the end of the roast. You can see the grain there. You may want to clean the bottom of the roast up a bit more than I did. Take off some of the excess fat and silver skin. Now I'm just poking holes in the roast to allow the marinade to penetrate it. And I did this also with my eye of round roast when I'm brining it. I think it works pretty good. So you just want to poke holes with a fork all the way around the whole roast. Now we've got the brine in the freezer bag with the meat, and we're going to marinate for 7 hours. Then I just take it out of the bag, dry it off a bit, tie it up to make a nice even shape, and apply salt and pepper. And I'm testing out my newly designed charcoal chimney here, where I have added another chimney on top of the one below it to increase the draft. And I'm finding this increases the rate at which briquettes are ready to go. And I'm roasting up the roast. It's about an hour and a half cook. I'm pulling it at 125 Fahrenheit. It's a little bit dark, but that's okay. That's because of the pineapple juice. And we're making sure to cut this diagonally, as I showed you there. Look at the juiciness of this. When I put this in my mouth too, it just melted in my mouth. It was just the most tender roast beef compared with what this cut is usually without marinating it. Look at this, folks. Just unbelievably delicious. Look at the juices that have come out upon resting this too. Just so juicy. It competes with the kingly cuts of roast beef, I'll tell you. Here it is with some sides, the beets and the squash that I barbecued at the same time. So delicious.